And then it goes back and forth, and you know what? Like, and then eventually, like, the couple just ends up not having kids ever.
Yeah.
Right? And the other guy has a kid who has more kids, who has more kids. And then it shows, like, this pie chart of how, like, stupid people are reproducing and smart people aren't because they're too smart to do so. And the movie Idiocracy takes place 2,000 years in the future when there's no smart people left.
Oh.
And that's exactly what...
That's actually... Okay, that's very interesting.
And that's exactly what you're talking about. There's more stupid people than smart people.
Yeah. Man, but I never realized how stupid people could really be. Like, yes, they do use human fetuses, and she tried to make it sound all smart and shit, and I was like, no. But, I don't know. So, that's my public service announcement. I didn't really have news, so that was my news.
Alright.
Don't be a dumbass.
Thank you for that public service announcement.
Alright, no problem, man.
My news, though, I do have news, and I have a couple stories to make up for your lack of stories.
Okay, alright, awesome. Let's go.
So, this one says... Oh, this is not the one I wanted, actually. Okay.
It looked pretty interesting.
Last Sunday was Easter, right?
Yeah.
So, I guess some kid finds a grenade thinking it's an Easter egg.
Daddy, look what I got! It has a pin in it!
No! Alright, it's Easter, but I don't think you'll be rising from the grave, son. But, yeah, so there's an Easter egg hunt, I guess, at this park.
Yeah.
And some kid just finds a grenade, and he's, like, bouncing on it, because he knows it's not an egg, because he's not that dumb, but he knows it's not just anything random. He's just playing with it. And, some people, like, catch him, and, like, I guess what they do is that to find out if it was real, they clear the area, and they set it off to see if it's real, so they pull the pin and they throw it to a vacant area, and of course it goes off. And they're just like, holy shit.
And that kid was like, whoa, and he goes to look for more.
Well, here's the thing, is you just used he said whoa, but he's actually from Britain. And first of all, I didn't know that I didn't know that they celebrate Easter in Britain.
Oh yeah, they do in Europe. Because it's a Christian
I
Catholic
knew
or
that,
whatever.
but I didn't know that they celebrated the egg hunt portion of it.
Oh yeah, now that you mention that, yeah. That's weird.
You know what I mean? So...
Because I know in the Netherlands, Easter's a pretty big thing.
So I just imagine this kid like, Daddy, I found a black egg, Daddy!
And he was part Japanese, because you're like, black egg!
Egg, hunter. But, yeah, so I
think I'm gonna pull the pin on this one, yo? That could have been Australian, I don't know. Yeah, Scottish.
Britain and Australia are pretty close, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're kind of close.
I think they hold hands once in a while.
But, yeah, so I just imagine this kid finding this... He's going to be scared for the rest of his life after going egg hunting and finding...
I'm not sure if that's a dildo. It could be a grenade. It's got a little pin.
That's very dangerous. Maybe that's how all their teeth got fucked up. They just keep, instead of biting into their eggs, they're biting into grenades. That's
so I was going to play this awful joke on you and Bao, where you take a raw egg, and you dip it in chocolate, and you have a chocolate, so it looks like a chocolate-covered egg.
I would never fall for that.
Really?
I would not fall for that. I'm pretty sure.
Because it pretty much looked like just a chocolate egg. You having fun there, man? I'm just watching, like, TJ trying to eat sushi and, like, getting it all over himself.
It's not my fault your mom can't make stuff that stays together. Anyway.
Funny, that's what I say about your mom.
Oh.
Alright, you know what we should try and do? We should try and do the rest of this episode in a British accent.
You can try. I'll just do Australian.
Alright, fine.
Anyway,
Anyways! Okay, go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say, but... Easter
in Europe, egg hunt. You couldn't believe they had an egg hunt.
Yeah, anyway. So I'm going to move on to my second story because I completely forgot what I was going to say.
Alright.
Anyway... Okay, so this woman... I cannot do accents. I really can't.
And you got some green sushi stuff on your teeth now. That's right. That's right. You put your finger in there.
You lick it off. I know you want it. Tell me how bad. Anyway, so there's this woman, and it doesn't say why. This is a very broad story.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't give any names. It doesn't say why, because everyone's like, because it, no one's been officially charged yet.
Mhm.
So this woman breaks into someone's house, a complete stranger's house.
Okay.
Sneaks into that person's baby's room, wakes up the baby, and makes the baby suck on her nipple. Of course, this woman's like a mother, like a newly mother or something, and she's like lactating. So she's breastfeeding someone else's baby. And this lady, the mom wakes up and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing in my room?"
Breastfeeding my baby. Wait. Are you saying the lady who broke in is a new mom?
Well, she was lactating, so I assume she's a new mom.
She could have had a disease. I don't know.
What kind of disease where chicks leak from the nipples?
I don't know.
But what I'm guessing is that maybe
it's a British disease.
I am coming, eh? On my nipples. But I just imagine maybe she had a baby, was pregnant and lost it, and now she's just like, I'm gonna take revenge by giving my milk to every baby that's still alive. And she's like breaking into random people's houses and just feeding their fucking children.
That is so weird. So, what happened? She get arrested?
Yeah, she got arrested. It says here that the mom called 911.
I'm looking at the name, the rogue lactating lady.
Yeah, I like that. It says the mother got her baby back from the rogue lactating lady. I want that. If you ever become a superhero, I want that to be your name. What's your name? Lactating rogue lady. But yes.
Pretty sure if I'm a superhero, I won't be pregnant and lactating.
You never know.
Unless I get that British disease.
You're not British. Anyway, so she calls the cops, gets the baby back, and then the stranger proceeds to just lay down in the bed until the cops arrive. She doesn't like make a run for it. Nothing. She just lays down in the bed.
Man, I wonder if that's got to be like a mental illness of sorts. Like, yeah, it's got to be
like some mom. It's funny because the picture that goes with the story, it's not the picture of any of the people involved. It's just a picture of some baby sucking on a tit. Just some random tit that doesn't look all that appetizing. He's just sucking away.
Oh God.
Yeah. So those are my stories. They're kind of
okay.
They're kind of weird.
That's still funny. Can't
But,
find the grenade.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? I was watching America's Funniest Home Videos, and this kid goes up. I guess they were also doing an Easter egg hunt, and he goes, "Mom, I found a bomb or something." And the mom's like, "Where? Let me see." And he holds up a tampon, but he doesn't know that it's a tampon. He thinks it's a bomb because of the string looks like a fuse. And I just remember,
it's a fuse, alright. It's a fuse to some crazy bitches.
I can imagine that kid when he gets older, when he sees a girl with a tampon, he'll be like, "I don't know, looks like a grenade to me."
She's like, "You want to have sex?" He's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "But I'm on my period." He's like, "I don't care."
And then he just sees
all
the
of a
string.
sudden he's calling the bomb squad. Get her out of here!
I know what that is. I saw it when I was 5 and I found a grenade in the park once. I'm sorry. I saw it when I was 5 and something.
That was really bad.
Okay, I quit. My bad. Actually, I totally forgot what I was saying. I was like, fuck. Well, moving on. Carry on now.
Carry on, mate. Go look for your Easter eggs. Anyway, so back to the topic that we completely strayed from because we had a really thin topic this week. But okay,
Facebook. It wasn't a thin topic.
Okay, what do you remember doing before Facebook? How did you keep in contact with your friends? Because you probably didn't have a cell phone.
No, I didn't have a cell phone until I was like 16.
I didn't have a cell phone. Yeah, I didn't have a cell phone until I could pay for it. That was my parents' rule.
Really? Okay. All right. Yeah. Mine was when I was 16. I think it was a Christmas before I turned 16. And it was like this tiny, crappy, anything that has the words LG on it, letters, LG on it, is absolute shit. Like, by the way, if you get a touch phone, do not get LG because the screen breaks in like 4 or 5 months. Like, literally everyone I know has had that problem, especially with Sprint. And they're assholes. Okay, so, it's... I just had a blank mind. Only half a beer, and this is
anyway,
what happened.
so, yeah, I remember, okay, my first phone.
It was like a limited, like, prepaid kind of deal.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it wasn't like I had texting